Thank you for joining us. I will make a 12 to 15 minutes presentation, and then along with my colleague, Eric Gouvier in Lyon, France, we'll answer the questions you may have. This presentation will be comprised of three parts. I will talk a bit about the big picture, then we'll speak about Recom, and finally present one of our latest products, Puma, a high-power PV module based on Shingled technology. There is hardly an industry or a product they produce that does not have a utility. They all serve a purpose, but there are industries and products that have transformational value. They not only serve a purpose, improve people's lives, but also contribute to landmark global transformations. They are catalysts for global changes. When Apple's Steve Jobs asked Coca-Cola CEO John Sculley to head Apple, Sculley first turned down the offer. Then Steve Jobs dropped his now famous line on him that made Sculley change his mind. Do you want to sell sugary water for the rest of your life? Or do you want to come with me and change the world? The renewable industry we all represent falls in this transformational category. There's no doubt that the next big challenge our planet faces is the climate change. And the only way to meet this existential challenge is to move on the path of energy transition from fossil fuel to renewables as fast as we can. The clock is ticking, and the members of the global community have put ambitious targets before them to achieve, the latest by 2050, the carbon-cutting goals set in the Paris Accord. The transition period needs to progress steadily through an inclusive process of negotiations and cooperation between all players, old and new. This energy transition has one more added value, a geopolitical one. I have served as Foreign Minister for Armenia for 10 years, and I learned firsthand the destabilizing effect the relentless quest for carbohydrate sources and their exclusive use can have on regions and countries. Look at past and present histories of the Caucasus, the Eastern Mediterranean, the Middle East, and great many other parts of our planet. Today, we have the opportunity to put an end to the perennial conflict over natural resources, over access to fossil fuels, energy deprivation, global imbalances, and of course, the degradation of our environment. Renewable sources, ubiquitous and infinitely available, can supply energy evenly to people and communities across countries and regions, regardless of their wealth and social standing, generate growth, and help avoid economic and military conflict around the world. And all this in a clean and sustainable environment. At Recom, we believe in such a future and are committed to make solar energy available everywhere and for everyone. Our aim is to solarize the world energy supply and make clean energy the source for all electricity, mobility, and smart infrastructure of the future. To achieve this, we are investing in research and development, state-of-the-art manufacturing, solar projects, and installation. Recom is a France-based renewable energy company with notable presence in the global solar industry. Recom is a solar module and cell manufacturer, independent power producer, and developer. Currently, Recom is among the largest in Europe and the only European Bloomberg Tier 1 PV module manufacturer with sales of over 1 gigawatt solar modules in 85 countries. Recom's French facility is in Lyon, France, called Recom Cilia, is its main manufacturing arm, where also Recom's headquarters are housed. The facility was acquired in 2017 and since then has been upgraded to over 400 megawatts fully automated production. Recom's 170 megawatt cell manufacturing facility is in Padua, Italy. Recom also manufactures through OEM arrangement in Asia, bringing up its annual production capacity to over 2 gigawatts. Jarlene Investment is Recom's development and power production arm. Its project development team provides fully integrated solutions from conception to securing power purchase agreement and development to financing and asset management. During the past decade, Recom has developed, supplied modules, and built great many solar projects around the globe. Currently, Recom owns and operates solar projects in the United States and Europe. Recom's dual experience in manufacturing and project development, combined with its Tier 1 bankability distinction, puts her in a unique and advantageous position to raise funds and attract individual and institutional investors. Recom has long presence and durable footprint in the global renewable market. Its longevity and success are predicated on its agility, adaptability, and ability to innovate, its commitment to provide high-quality services and products to its customers, and its attentiveness and responsiveness to the social, economic, and environmental needs for the general public. Now, let me move on to the introduction of the product. Recom's Puma modules are based on the Shingled technology, which allow a higher cells density than standard half-cut modules. Here, cells are cut in 5 or 6 pieces, and the obtained shingles are assembled in strings by connecting front and rear edges of consecutive shingles within electrical conductive adhesive, ECA. While this ECA replaces the copper interconnection ribbons usually soldered on the solar cells, providing a flexible interconnection and avoiding the thermal mechanical stresses on the silicon-copper interface. Here we have a comparison between standard half-cut modules and the Puma module. As you notice, standard half-cut modules, the crystalline silicon cells are connected by soldered copper ribbons. 2 strings of cells are connected in parallel. 3 blocks are connected in series. Well, in case of Shingled models, the Puma, the crystalline silicon cells are connected by a conductive adhesive, and also 5 or 6 strings of cells are connected in parallel. 2 or 3 blocks, depending on the size of the cells used, are connected in series. Well, these are the types of modules available within the Puma series. Monocrystallines come black frame and white back sheet, silver frame and white back sheet, and also full black. Puma series are also available in bifacial, whether it's single glass and transparent back sheet, or glass. Well, the Puma modules are ideally suitable for small size rooftop installations. Puma module with power class of 410 watts, efficiency up to 20.9%, and 20 years product output warranty clearly is a best value for money choice. It's ideal for rooftop installations. And also, they have a low levelized cost of energy, LCOE. For commercial and utility installations, they're also ideally suitable. Puma modules with power class of up to 490, which for Q3, as you will see later, may reach up to 660 watts, while the efficiency is always up to 20.9%, and they all come with 25 years product and output warranty. Here we have 3 types of cells that are used in the Puma series. First is the G1 cells. You see the specifications of the cell on the screen. The G1 cells have the following advantages. They have lower logistic costs. It has 16% higher kilowatt per 40 HC container, meaning per container there's more power contained. Also has lower installation BOS costs, 13% modules to be installed due to the higher efficiency and power of shingled modules. And also the total installed peak power may be increased by 3.3%. Then we have the M6 cells and G12 cells. Here are their performance data. And this is the availability roadmap for the three cell types that have been used in the Puma series. We've already passed Q1 2021. Pay attention to the rest of the year production availability. Here we have the warranties. Has already been mentioned, 25 years product warranty, not performance, but it's product warranty. We have Supreme up to 30 years output warranty with 84.95% performance output at the end of the 30th year. Here are the certifications. Recom plants are all certified, ISO 9001 and 14001. Recom shingled modules are tested by reputable companies. And here are the key benefits at a glance. High yield per surface area, high yield in hot climate, extremely important. Low LCOE, low Pmax temperature coefficient, 25 years limited product warranty, and low resistive losses. Recom's Puma shingled modules have many, many advantages. Higher cell intensity coincidentally provides also improved aesthetics. It's truly beautiful look. The inactive area is considerably reduced, no ribbons and cell gaps on strings, which both improves the efficiency and the aesthetics of particularly the full black modules. We have lower resistive losses and thermal coefficient. The resistive losses in strings are considerably decreased thanks to the lower current of shingles and the lack of interconnection ribbons in strings, improving at the same time the performance at high temperatures. Other important advantages for Recom Puma modules, we have reduced risk of micro cracks. The replacement of soldered ribbons with a low temperature and flexible ECA decreases thermal stresses. Then we have mechanical stresses are relieved by the flexible interconnection, improving the reliability in harsh environments. Puma modules also are good for health and environment. The ECA replaces a part of leaded copper ribbons, reducing the lead content in each Puma module by 60%. Huge improvement. Recom also significantly reduces the quantity of flux needed to manufacture a shingled module. It's also a good advantage to reduce the volatile organic compound, VOC, released in the environment during the production. VOCs are dangerous to human health or may cause harm to the environment. In one word, this has low carbon production release. Further advantages, shingled modules are compatible with standard inverters. The compatibility is preserved by connecting 5 or 6 strings of cells in parallel. And finally, the great appearance, the great aesthetic appearance. Recom shingled modules blend perfectly with the rooftop and elsewhere in the nature. Thank you for your attention, and now we are ready for questions.